Welcome to the Digital Social Hour. I'm your host, Sean Kelly. I'm joined with my guest today, Kadour Ziani. How we doing?
I'm good.
You ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Wow.
What an intro. That's crazy.
7 posture, man. It starts like this.
So let's talk about the 7 postures.
7 posture.
Is that one of them?
7 posture is, no, it's not one of them. 7 posture is all about the seat. The seat, because in the industry, the fitness, they are all about exercise. And me, I'm all about how to rest. After exercising, you need to rest, you need to recover. And all my posture is all about where are the spots to rest all your body, your tissue. I bring up this table for me, the best way to talk is to show, leading by example. So I'm sitting on my bones. My bones, they are like the one who are able in capacity to support all my tissue. So for me, resting means what? Means to give the opportunity to all my tissue to don't spend energy, to rest and to regenerate.
Right.
I mean, for me, you have 3 times, before, during, and after. And before, during, and after is me, I'm more about the before to exercise. Joint mobilization, the capacity to rest. For me, this is the key. If I have to question the fitness, I'm gonna ask him, hey, when you sleep, are you spending energy or are you really resting? Because your brain is still working. For me, the best way to exercise is to stop thinking, to stop asking to the tissue to hold, to support all my muscle, all my tissue. So I'm gonna ask to the table, the bones, the skeleton, to sit on my bones. That's the key. You know, I was like sitting on my big toe, is to really show that the bones is like the throne. I have like 7 bones on my body, 7 bones. 1, 2, 3 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my head on the floor. That's the capacity to close your body, gonna allow you to open. So for me, it's all about this ability to rest, to recover, to really give the opportunity to all your tissue the full recovery, because it's like fasting, you know. When you stop moving, you are in automatic mode. The body gonna regenerate, you're gonna be refreshed, you're gonna reload, you're gonna charge up, you're gonna reborn, you're gonna be like, okay, I can sleep. Sleeping like death, the small death, like the sleeping, you shut everything, no lights, no brains working, nothing, you know. Because for me, you need to maintain your potential, you need to maintain your functionalities, you need to maintain everything. So after exercising, you need to honor those who honored you. You exercise, no, it's time to sleep. And the only way to sleep is like, you know, I'm gonna give you an example. The donkey is sleeping in his 4 feet. He's not using muscle to stay up and to sleep. He's using the bones.
They don't lie down?
No.
Wow.
They are not bending. It means what? It means if you use the bones to really rest, all my posture, like this posture, you know, I'm like sleeping on my what? On my bones, fibula here, fibula here. So I'm like resting. All my tissue, they are like muscle, they are like really rest.
So how do you sleep at night? What's your posture at night?
My posture at night is sleep like this, on the side.
On the side?
So I'm on my bones here, on my bones here, and on my bone, my head.
And you're
there.
on the floor or you have a bed?
On the floor.
Okay.
On the floor, you know. I grew up like this, you know, and when I sleep like this, I really everything shut down. I mean, close the light, close the energy, no more activation. So it's like automatic mode. You have manual, when the brain is working, it's like, you know, it's like doing the job. But when you sleep, your brain is not doing the job for your heart to boom, you know, to be activated, you know. So this automatic mode That's the mode I want for all athletes, world-class athlete, $1 million athlete, or even people like simple people, they need to really rest. 6 hours sleeping, 6 hours exercising, because regenerative mode is an exercise. That's
Wow.
the exercise,
That's crazy.
Because more you rest, more you can train, you recover,
Right.
you regenerate, you fresh. You wake up like you reborn. The small death, this rest is like when you sit on your bones, 7 posture is like 7 doors, 7 spot where you can relax and hey, stop to think, please. Put your brain on the floor and stop.
Right.
And that's, for me, is the key
That's
for
incredible.
the longevity.
So you have the world record for the highest kick. You also have a 56-inch vertical jump. How were you able to train your body to do that? Did it take years?
Life, because I call it social tissue adaptation. For me, my life is like every single second is an opportunity to question, is an opportunity for me to train, to don't waste the time. For me, the first enemy is the wasting time. Time, you need to turn it like your friend. You need to take advantage of each second. Like each second is a way to learn, to take advantage of it, to use it. And for me, I grew up like this crazy curiosity to make like this, quantity for me. The quantity for me, it's like the pennies that you add up to the dollar of quality. It's all those questions that you're going to add up, that's going to give you information of quality. So it means every time you do the 7 posture, it's like 7 questions. You question your 2 ankle, you question your knee, you question your hands. When I say put all your body on your bones, it's like, I put, you see, my hands, I put all my body on the bones, so I don't activate.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I can, for me, I'm deactivating muscle, I'm sitting on those bones, like I'm sitting on my big toe.
Wow.
This is why, when you have this capacity to rest and to rest on your big toes, to sleep on your big toes, to die. You are like killing yourself from all this wasting energy. Wasting is the enemy. Wasting energy is the enemy. When you sleep, you need to stop using energy. So when you sleep on the table, the bones, the skeleton, you're going to rest. And you're going to be on, like this, like the heart is like survival mechanism, You don't need to ask your heart to boom. It's like all the survival system you have inside. That's going to be like automatic way to recover.
Wow. So how do you sit down normally when you're at home?
My home, I'm sit like this. I change.
Okay.
This is the position. I call it the camo. I call it the reload. Reload is like recharge. Each time when you use the floor to rest, you are not resting. You are like recharging, charge up, And I call it reload because in the desert, my family, I'm coming from Arabic, the Berber, In the desert, they sit like this, they eat like this. That's the position to eat. They sit like this because, in the desert you have like all those animals, scorpions and snakes. So you need to get up.
Right.
You need to, I call it also you attach your camo. You have this capacity to put your knee on your chest. This flexibility we need to get up, And all those posture, they are like primal posture, ancestral posture. They're related to Stone Ages,
Right.
People, they were like sitting like this. You see if you have a baby, you can see all those kids on the floor. The floor life they have. Return to the floor because the energy comes from the floor. And when I say you don't need to ask your body to create energy, to generate energy, the floor is the energy. You need to absorb energy. So means what? Means don't be smart to create energy. Just put your body on the floor.
Absorb it. Grounding.
And ground it.
Right.
That's the secret, is the ground. The floor is the mirror. You're gonna have your face. you're gonna see yourself on the. You're gonna tell about you.
Right.
You're gonna let your body talk. Don't talk instead of the body. So when you put your bones on the table, on the floor, you're gonna build up internal language. The body will tell. And don't talk instead of the body. The body know everything. This is the book. This is Vegas inside, this is the bank. This is the church. This is the kingdom. This is the throne. 7 throne when I can sit. 7 throne, 2 ankle, 2 knee, 2 hands, and my head,
Right.
Because it's like this, You see the modern world, it's a lot of information about how to exercise, but how to rest. How to rest,
No one teaches that.
no.
Yeah.
And for me, the 7 posture, it was a really simple posture, When I start my first posture, it's like you are on the bed, this is the first posture. As soon as you are on the bed, you do like this. And you dorsiflexion of the toes. You do this. And then you do it like this, wake up. It's like a body awakening, a body checkup as soon as you wake up. And then you go with the cow. The second posture like this. And then you have the frog. The frog is like this. And then you have the camel like this. Camel. See? And then the camel, you have the dorsiflexion of toes, the grasshopper,
Whoa.
This is the key,
That looks painful.
the missing link.
Wow.
Because, in the game industry, the fitness industry, in the locomotion industry, they are talking about triple flexion. 1, 2, 3. But they forgot about this.
The foot.
The big toe.
Oh, the toe.
The big toe, the hallux, the first digit. They call it the first digit, the hallux. That's the key,
Really?
the gold, because with this, you unlock all your knee, because from this, you're going to unlock the peroneus longus, this tibia, you're going to,
Yeah.
and you're going to activate, lock up the quad, lock up the soleus, tibialis, and this is the key for the game performance.
Wow.
And this is because what's funny, I was like in Utah in the All-Star weekend, and I meet Gary Vee, and I show him my book, and I say, hey man, I am the mentor of Ben Patrick, Knees Over Toes, because he know him, and was like, oh really? Oh man. And I give him the book, and I say, I'm a master of fascia. I'm a master of fascia. He say, really? Me too. I like fascia. I'm doing. I say, woo, what? I say, let's go. So we get up on the floor, and I show him like this movement of this movement. I show him this,
Right.
and he did it.
Wow.
He's a fucking
That's
driving
crazy.
master of fascia
Wow.
too. And he was like, man, I got you, man. And then I was like, okay, Gary, let's go. We go outside. I put the ball on the basket on the hoop bus.
Yeah.
My friend from LA, they drive the hoop bus over there. My people from LA, Nick, Anson, and I kicked the ball out of the rim, and he was like, fuck animal, man. Gary,
Yeah.
He pumped me like, I can tell, man.
That's awesome.
He's also a fascia-driven fascia master, fascia-driven master, because, he know about, this connective tissue. The particularity of the fascia, it's new. It's 5 years ago. They are like talking about the fascia. Fascia is all those connective tissue.
Right.
This is why you see Gary like talking like blah blah blah, like no wasting energy. Is like
Yeah.
7G
All over the place.
Is that me? I'm 7 posture. Him is like 7G. It's like very quick, fast, and super high definition of connection.
Right.
Like.
Yeah.
But the body is related, because I was like, oh, you about the fascia? Okay, let's perform. And he showed me some stuff like, okay,
I'm impressed.
because about the body have to sweat the knowledge. The body have to produce this connective tissue, and we send information is like the big toe until here, from the ground to the head. That has to be like really fast. And
Right.
he got it. So
Wow.
I was like, man, you are a master, man.
Yeah, that's insane. He's almost 60. What do you think of yoga? You think it's overrated?
No, yoga is cool because it's a first step to, man, everything related to the floor, I approve.
Okay.
You know, and it's not enough because after yoga is you need to know how to move, and not only on the floor, in the air, you know, and also exercise. Because me, I'm like preparing people to exercise, joint mobilization, connection, connective tissue, you know, like these people, they are like thinking like a chain, kinetic chain, you know, and after, man, hey, after exercise, use it. Use it for what? Play soccer, dunk the ball, dance, I don't know, you know, but yoga is not, for me, is like, it's a first step to then add more stuff, you know,
Right.
that's connective tissue, and also to have to build up this relation, internal relation with your body.
Right.
Because this is the key. Talk to your body, respect your body, please.
Yeah.
We are all talking about love. Can you respect your body and give him like some time to rest and to listen? Can you listen to him? Hey, put your brain on the floor, on the side, and can you let it talk? And you know, yoga is about this. So but it's not enough, man. I want to push it more because I want high performance, you know. When you have all those, you build up all those connective tissue, you build up this super crazy connection, hey, it's time to kick the ball, it's time to jump, it's time, you know, because you become like a master because you achieve the domination, you know your body, and then the mastery. You use it like crazy because the body is perfect. This is the book, read it.
Read it.
This is the book. You don't have nothing to write except rather to read. So you have everything. This
Yeah.
is the crazy equipment. I was in a podcast with Mark Bell. I told him, man, you have a super crazy gym. That's amazing, but the gym is in here. He said that yeah, I know, Kadour, the gym is in here. Because everything is a way to up this super equipment. And we messed up because you use the equipment to exercise, but you don't respect him, you don't give him food to rest, you don't give him the floor to rest, you don't try to ask if he have like, I mean, maybe problem, you know, if he's stiff, if he's, you know,
Right.
we don't respect. I mean, respect for me is like ask the permission, control, I mean, body, I mean, self-diagnostic. Ask the permission to your body. 7 posture is a 7 question. Question your knee, question your ankle, question your knee, question your hands, and question your upper body.
Right.
That's the key. And in the fitness, what we need is like this intellectual honesty, humbly. I'm sitting here, you know, on the floor,
Right.
like a king,
Yeah.
because this is the throne. That's the kingdom. When you become a master, you're going to sit on your own throne. You're going to sit on, you know, on this
On the floor.
crazy seat. I mean,
Yeah.
the floor,
Yeah.
that's the energy.
That's awesome. How can someone fix poor posture? Because I slouch a lot. I have scoliosis and I slouch a lot. So how can people fix poor back posture?
You know, the most important is to try, die trying. Small step, microdose, go on the floor, try. Know who you are first. The floor is a way to know who you are. Then try to become better day by day, you know, managing the signal of pain, if you can, you know, because, you know, if you have like bad functionality, just try to don't make it worse. So go to the floor and try to maintain your level and maybe make it better, you know, but step by step, slow it down, slow process, calm down, microdose. I'm like 10 seconds in one posture, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and every day. Because what the key is what? Repetition.
Right.
You know, in my philosophy is really simple. We have two soldiers. Time, first is the time. Because, you know, by the time, we're all going to die. That's the only one certainties that no one can deny. We're going to die.
Right.
Death only happened to those who have lived. So means what? Time provide. Use the time to build up patience. That's the 2 soldiers. Time and patience.
Right.
That's the 2 soldiers you have. Everybody have this. They have 2 tools. Repetition, self-discipline and repetition. So by self-discipline every day, every single day, microdose, not too much, you know, not try to break your soul, you know, live like this to your soul, you know, microdose.
Right.
Self-discipline every day, 5 times a day, 7 times a day, 20 times a day, microdose. Everywhere. No equipment, you are the equipment.
Right.
So self-discipline, microdose, repetition, and you're gonna have like what? You're gonna achieve, be close to 2 drives, domination and mastery. Domination, man, by repeating every day, you're gonna start to understand, you're gonna start to know. So you're gonna start to, because when you understand, you're gonna master your emotion, you're gonna master your body, you're gonna control it better, you're gonna use it better. So 2 drives, domination and mastery. Be the master, be the king of this. Drive it good, you know?
Right.
So means what? When you have, everybody have, no excuse, everybody have two soldiers, everybody have 2 tools, everybody have 2 drives, and the only one direction is you. You know?
So you were able to achieve a 56-inch vertical without any gym equipment, just your own body?
See, yes, my body equipment.
Wow. Because most people are squatting, they're deadlifting.
My body equipment, my body is my own. I lift my own problem. I lift my own gravity.
Right.
It's enough for me. It's
So you did plyometrics?
yeah, plyometric, isometric, you know, concentric, eccentric, you know. I do all those, you know, overcoming like Bruce Lee, like this, you know, the 6-second L sit, like this, you know, 6-second L sit, over sit. This is overcoming isometric. It's
Right.
like you have like, you go after the brain. The brain say, hey, stop, I can't. You go further.
You control your brain.
And you don't cause too much damage into your muscle fibers. And this is like crazy because you can do microdose like small 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, and I build up like 7 postures like this, microdosing. I mean, like maintaining with holding some weight, kettlebell, you know. And I did all that shit, simple stuff.
Wow.
You know? Those postures, they are like really simple. You don't risk damage. So all those $1 million athletes, they can see if they have like the capacity to close, and then the capacity to explode, to generate energy. So me, I'm like, mobility for me is not like to stretch.
Right.
No, mobility is to close. Close
Interesting.
like this, you know, to bend everything, you know?
Yeah.
Like a seed, like fetal rebirth. I call it fetal rebirth. This frog, fetal rebirth. I mean, when you are like this, you have like self-diagnosis. You're gonna question your body. This is the position to question the ankle, question the knee, question the hip. You know, every day you need to question.
Right.
7 questions every day. You do. So I achieve 6. I put my neck on the rim, you know, and I kick the rim. So I put my foot on the rim. It's like 10 feet.
Yeah, you're the only one I know that could do that. You could kick the rim.
I can kick the rim. I
Crazy.
call it kick the dream.
Yeah.
Because anything is possible.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 49. 3 years ago, I fully ruptured my Achilles tendon, ground zero. Thank you. That's not the ground zero. That's the ground alpha and omega. You know, the table. All you can do. This is the floor. The floor is the energy. We come from the floor. I'm gonna get back on the floor. I'm gonna work on it.
Wow. So you tore your Achilles, you said?
Yeah.
Wow. How did you do that?
I slept. And me, when I start, I'm using so much energy because I'm pushing with all. You see my big toe? I'm pushing with this, you know. This is the grasshopper. Still, we do the podcast. I'm like in grasshopper because I'm working on my. And this allowed me to restore by myself my Achilles.
Wow. So you didn't need surgery?
No. See, yeah, I got surgery.
Oh, okay.
And then the rehab, I do all my posture every
got
day on the floor.
Wow.
And that was a crazy opportunity for me to say, okay, that's the kiss of death. When you have this injury,
Achilles, yeah.
Achilles.
That's the worst one, right?
I was 46.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant had that one.
Yeah. And when you get this at 46, and now look at what I'm doing.
Wow.
You see?
And you're still dunking at 49.
Still dunking. I'm barefoot. I'm still dunking on the floor.
Yeah.
I like no one between me and the floor, you know?
Yeah. Dude, it's been a pleasure, man. Any closing thoughts or where people can find out more about you?
Man, that's the only thing I want to put on the table. 7 posture. The
Love
only
it.
way for me to help people to achieve the longevity, to know their body, to have this close relation, and to feel happy everywhere. To feel, liberate. You know, you have everything. Unlock it. Unlock your understanding. You are not poor. You are not left behind. You know, love yourself. You know, go to the floor, you don't have nothing. Like me, you have everything. The book is here, read it.
Amazing. Kadour, it's been a pleasure. I love talking to you today. Digital Social Hour. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next week.